Mawande, KZN once again coming up. I mean, it's frightening to know that Inanda, for example, and Umlazi, high when it comes to the rate of murder in itself. One would wonder what's going on. What is happening there in KZN?
Well, it's really something that is concerning. We know that as far as a national outlook is concerned, crime is definitely an issue. And like you rightfully said, that Pinetown was actually number 2 on the list in terms of the hotspots, crime hotspots in Durban. And it is one of the areas that is quite busy with commuters and businesses in and around the areas. A taxi rank not far from where we are, and people just freely walking about. As much as they were camera shy, I was able to speak to some of them and just ask them about what are the key issues and things that concern them. And for them, it was a case of the fact that they do not believe that there are enough police patrolling the areas. Right now, at this moment in time, it's peak hour. People are leaving work and making their journeys back home. And this is a time where a number of crimes are committed, and that is one of the issues, according to them, the fact that there is not enough police patrolling. I myself have been in the area for quite some time now, and I haven't even seen one vehicle that belongs to the police. Not to say that perhaps is the issue, but I'm saying what they are saying in terms of patrolling. I was able to witness it in the amount of time that I was able to spend here. But definitely, indeed, as far as robberies are concerned, as far as car hijackings are concerned, and the theft of vehicles in this area, they do struggle with those crimes in particular.
Mawande, I was asking this question and I was raising the point to Michael Marilia earlier, just looking at how some of these crimes and the increase in these crimes are being reported in townships, right? We're seeing, like, for example, Umlazi and Inanda. Some of those places really are areas that we would consider as more disadvantaged as opposed to advantage and affluent. So then it's a question around, are people in townships, are people in disadvantaged communities feeling so hopeless that they express their hopelessness in violence? Because if you've got a place like Umlazi, for example, where murder has increased, that says something about the nature of the community there.
Well, when I was in Umlazi, I spoke to the chairperson of a CPF forum in his particular section of L. And one of the key things that he said is that as a CPF, they've been very effective. One of the things that they battle with is the fact that police do not have enough forensic figures who will come and actually draw fingerprints and look at the crime scene. So one would presume that then leads to a point, to a situation where they now feel as though being part of the CPF does not bear any fruit, because the same people that are the perpetrators are not brought to book. They do their best to ensure that the law takes its course, but they are then let down by the police. They also spoke of the fact that once someone has been arrested, what then leaves them in a very peculiar position is that the following day they are back in the community committing the same crimes that they were arrested for. And some of these things lead to mob justice, which we know for a fact that it's a problem. It affects many people. These are just some of the issues that they raise as a concern, and they could be adding to the number of these crimes that are committed in those areas in the township.
Mawande, then you raised a very interesting point here around the capacity of the SAPS and being able to deliver the service and protect the people of South Africa. We're going to leave it there for this afternoon.